They tell you to choose, left or right, red or blue, vote and change the world. They make it sound like democracy is a weapon, like your ballot holds power. It doesn't. Because behind the speeches, past the debates, beyond the staged outrage, they are all the same. Power doesn't serve the people, power serves itself. And in the next few moments, you'll recognize exactly who I'm talking about. I won't say the names, you already know them. You've watched them rise, betray, and walk away untouched. And the worst part? It could be any of them. It could be all of them. The architect of justified wars, a leader who promised peace until war became more useful, who stood beside another world leader selling destruction wrapped in patriotism, and when the truth came out, he was already gone. The man who spoke for the working class, then looked the other way, a politician who smiled, who said he understood, then signed deals that sent entire industries overseas, who talked about lifting people up, then ripped the ladder from beneath them. The leader who promised humility, then chose war. A man who swore his country wouldn't police the world, until fear became a business, until war was no longer a last resort, but the fuel that kept the machine running. The gambler who bet his country's future and walked away, a leader who put a nation's fate on a coin toss, thinking it would land in his favor. It didn't. And when the country crumbled, when chaos set in, he ran. The king who traded faith for a crown, a ruler who swore his beliefs were unshakable, until power was at stake, until he kneeled, whispered, "Paris is worth a mess," and sold his soul for a throne. The politician who called the game corrupt until he was winning, once a critic, now a puppet. A man who swore he'd never play the game until he saw how much power came with following the script. Now, he reads it perfectly. The master of the deal, the champion of uncertainty, a leader who doesn't hold positions, he holds opportunities. One day he's draining the swamp, the next he's drowning in it. One day he's a man of the people, the next a billionaire's best friend. The only constant, his hunger for power. Different names, different parties, different decades, same game, same lies, same betrayal, and still we believe them. We believe the speeches. We believe the promises, because we want to believe. Because it's easier than admitting that our choices were never choices at all. The system isn't broken. It was built this way. Power isn't something you vote out. It's something you're kept out of. And when it all collapses, when the wars are lost, when the money dries up, when the consequences come crashing down, remember this: kings never pay for their own mistakes. We do.